And you know what? Their view is Sapa Tao. Actually, just now we got in the wrong direction. Luckily that I met a local guide. Well, I'm gonna leave this here for the next one. Chili, everything, tofu in the bag like that. So yeah. So today I'll be taking you to one of the villages that tourists never heard about. This one actually, where you can see Sapa town over there, and here is the hike. So this one is, you know, only locals know, and the whole trip I didn't see any tourists here. So maybe this gonna be added into the list that the list that I take the tourists to. It's beautiful here with the local houses. This is a Black Hmong village, and where you see rice field, terraces and cornfields over here. And I reckon some of the local people also have a homestay. Okay. How's it going? Okay, people here are very friendly. So they saw me first time, and yeah, if you're traveling to Sapa and you don't know what to do, don't hesitate to leave me a message in the comment section, and I'm happy to take you around Sapa, maybe if you want. Yeah. So the weather today is beautiful. It is not every day we have this, but as you see, it's very wet over here. So it means it is a monsoon season, so it rains anytime, we never know. So just now I asked the local guide, I mean a local man over there, where is the way to go to the famous tourist attraction, Cat, and he said that we just following this way and go up to the top of the hill, and on the other side of the mountain, that is where one of the bridges. So it's pretty simple because it's, you know, it's clear with the concrete part. I reckon if you are a tourist here, you also can find it by yourself. Just now one of the French tourists asked me where Lao Chai, Tavan, they are very popular and famous for tourists. I'm pretty sure they're gonna make it there. They're traveling without guides. It's good. Actually, you can do it. Vietnam in general is very friendly, tourism friendly. So I reckon it's good. You can do it, experience by yourself, because you're gonna have a different vibe. You learn a lot of new things. I'm a local guide here, but never been to this place. Definitely highly recommend for tourists to, you know, have a walk, have a stroll around here, to meet some local people. If you have a chance, buy something to give them as a, you know, a present or something. It's good. That's a salmon fish farm over there, a sturgeon fish farm. There's a lady enjoying the view over there. Okay. Hello. Cho anh hỏi cái đường đi lên trên kia đi đường nào vậy? Cái đường đấy là đi sang Cát Cát được không?
Đường này á?
Ừ.
Đường này đi đường này.
À thế à? Đi còn xa nữa không?
Chắc hơi xa một tí.
À thế à? Chào á. It's very nice here. So just now I was asking for direction because I have no idea. First time here. So she said that we have to climb up the hill. Just double checked the previous guy. He said exactly the same thing, but you know, just double check, because sometimes there's language barriers. Local people here, Black Hmong people, and they speak a different language. Hello. They speak different language here, so they spoke the Hmong language. so which is completely different with the Vietnamese. So we are not the same language here. No. Maybe we gotta find something to eat because we don't find the proper restaurant here. Hello?
Hello.
Okay. Yep, you come and check it out. So plenty of the things over here. So the little shops, but you can see plenty of the things inside and outside. They sell plenty of the things useful for locals here. This one for babies, as you can see. So noodles. Yeah, they are having a good life here, you know. Right. So we cannot find anything for lunch over here. So that's why we gotta find some bread, cake, or whatever it is for lunch roughly today. And we get back to Sapa. In my calculation, it's gonna be a few more hours. We don't know exactly when. So gotta prepare something. Have chili, everything tofu in the bag like that. Which is convenient for the people. This one is bamboo shoots. I mentioned earlier. This a little bit sour. I know it's a little bit sour. Yeah. Eggs, vegetables, everything. It's sour. Yeah. Okay, wonderful here. So in general, we take this one, some juice, some kind of cakes, bread. We take one more of this as well. This plums. The plums now in season. A lot of flies over here, but flies is good. It's the organic things, you know. Now comes to pay, don't know how much it's gonna be. So in total, it's 80,000, right? So it's very convenient to pay by local bank transfer, you know, so it's good. Now we carry on. Well, walking up here is not a joke, but as the beautiful view underneath is really encouraging us and so peaceful, and you can even hear the cicadas. Okay, it's very tired. Trust me. All right, after 25-30 minutes walking up the hill, we see this beautiful house facing to the valley. It is real peaceful, you know. You can hear the background, nothing but the animal, insects. It's beautiful, but surprisingly up here still people have the electricity. I have to move backward like this because it's very steep up. It's beautiful scenery, guys. If you are the one who love the countryside Vietnam, definitely subscribe to this channel. It is a very quiet village, quiet countryside where local people are living. And you know what? Their view is the Sapa. Actually, Sapa is just on the other side of the mountain. That is where 10 or 12 kilometers square is located, and you check it out. When you look on this side of the mountain, you see just greens and vegetation. You thought you'll be thinking maybe there's nowhere to go, but you know, it's a rural area here, so it's very hard to travel to Sapa market every day. So we tend not to do that. Instead, we do shopping in a convenience store in the locals. Down there I saw several ones. Just now I brought you to one. Meanwhile, this side of the mountain is completely different view. Very peaceful. That is where national park is. Hoang Liên National Park. See, it's beautiful countryside. Rice field, terraces. This is a beautiful place. Rice field, very green rice field, terraces in the back of me. And far behind, that is where Sapa town is. Wow. You know, I must say that this is very difficult to find this place. And I'm wondering if I were to open a hotel or homestay on this side of the mountain, then any tourists will come. Yeah, you need the fastest way to get here is to, you know, take a motorbike, because the car is kind of difficult to get here. But you have to drive for nearly 40-45 minutes, and the road will be like very up and down, very up and down. What I mean by that is very difficult road. Wow, I love that people living over there. I reckon they have a lot of flags from Israel, Switch, and you know, so many different countries there. I reckon that's the tourist accommodation homestay, authentic homestay. I'm on the top of the hill now, and from here I already can see that is the bridge. The bridge down there, that is where we're supposed to go down and then get up to the Kat is a touristic village over there, and then that is where we will go back to Sapa town. Yep, hopefully we won't get lost in here on this side of the mountains. Follow the path over here, and the mission is to get over the other side of the mountain. Hopefully we can make it. Well, there's a stick over here, so I'm gonna take it. Hopefully it helps me. So guys, only locals know this beautiful place. So if you're asking me, do you really have to get a tour guide? Yes, with the locals you'll be safe, and you go traveling to the best place in town. The place is also known as so many insects and butterfly. You can check it out. They are flying everywhere I go. So many different colors. If you're butterfly lovers or insects lovers, definitely gotta go here. This is where the best view is. It's a very good location over here. Well, I'm gonna leave this here for the next one. Say goodbye to it now, because I don't think we're gonna need it anymore. Right. Actually, just now we got in the wrong direction. Luckily that I met a local guide. And then he told me that I have to turn back this way and then follow this road to go down there. That's the easiest way. If we could carry on that way, then we have to go in the jungle to go down there, and he said that is much more difficult than usual, and a lot of tourists got you know a little bit lost. Beautiful place. Everywhere, every corner is stunning, beautiful. I think the weather today is the important things. Normally when it's misty, you don't even know where you're walking. The path here is quite good. This one is built by the government, I guess. And this way leads the local people directly to Katkat, to the other side of the village. The one very touristic. Hundreds of tourists going there on daily basis. So, you know, but tourists will never, they only spend time in Katkat to see a show and taking photos of the water wheels and beautiful dresses, but never spend time here. So it's a big mist. Very nice. Finally we get here to the valley, and just over there, that is a bridge we were looking for. So after that bridge we'll be back the city area. So I reckon this is the end of the video, and I hope that you gonna like it. And if you have any question related to the Sapa town while you're traveling here, don't hesitate to leave a comment, and I definitely answer and respond as quickly as I can. Okay, see you in the next time. Goodbye.